welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. But it's not blue. How is everyone? Oh, what is with that glare? What is with that glare? Dear Lord. Dear Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, there's something weird going on. I'm like robotic. I don't know if I should restart. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's been a good morning. It's been a busy morning. Look at all those good mornings. And you all said it the same way. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. So we're going to start with Scorpio. We're going to start with Scorpio. So I know it's a late start. I had stuff going on. I had a doctor's appointment and I had to get blood work, and I probably have a bruise tomorrow because she was just not that great drawing blood. I actually miss drawing blood. I did that for a couple years before I started my... That's what I did. I did a lot of things. Did a lot of things trying to find my happy. So... And now that I look back, though, they were like all humanitarian work, all of it. So, it's a beautiful morning. Yeah, I like the medical field. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. So, push you in a little bit. Hola, hola. Okay. Cancer's not good like that. But it's ironic, like when you draw blood for so long, right? And then somebody else draws your own blood. It's like, you can tell if like they're a newbie. Like sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I don't know. I know you got to learn, but it's my arm. That made a weird noise. Did you hear it? Like, hey, yesterday with one of the reads, remember the chant I was doing? I don't remember which read it was, but like everyone kept hitting me up with like songs. Guys, it was actually a chant. Like it's a witchcraft chant. Like to you, it might have sounded like a song, but I'm like 100% sure like it was a legit witchcraft chant. Okay. So, but thank you for all the ideas. Whatever comes to you, that's your message. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting email after email regarding it, and it's mine was a legit chant. All right. So let's do Scorpio. Let's just jump into it because I got a busy day. And I want to get out the energy exchange for you. I don't know why. I almost did it first. They're kind of up my butt with that right now. So that should be interesting. And I'm drawn to like my dragon cards for you when it comes to that. All right, my little Scorps. First 2 weeks of June 2019. Scorpio. Didn't I do that last time too? Yeah, this is like, I feel robotic right now too. Scorpio, RawLOVE. Coming out swinging. First card out, 6 of Wands. Victory, victory. Scorpio? Oh, Scorpio. Where are thou, Scorpio? I don't know what this Romeo and Juliet stuff is coming to me. Oh, Mingia. All right. It's the Tower. All right. So, but don't like. This is either the end of this could be the end of your ego, because this card's been coming up like egotistic, but like to me, I smell and feel victory. So whatever it is that's about to go down, you're gonna be okay. Some of you though, for real, like I hate to like think about it or scare you or anything, but like this could be like a house fire. But like, and that's for a very few, maybe one, but like you're gonna get it under control, or you're gonna pull up to your house and it will be an inferno. You know, like you won't lose anyone, but it's devastating, you know. But there won't be any death attached to it. And it's linked to like your homeowner's insurance or an apartment building. But like here's the thing, like you have, and even if you're in an apartment, you have this type of insurance for your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know how people do that? Like I never did that. Like when I was in an apartment, like when I had my wedding ring, or like when I bought like new furniture and stuff, like I considered it, and I did it temporarily through my own insurance company, because I actually like something told me something, and something actually went down, but my mind didn't catch. So but with this 3 of Pence here, I mean, I'm gonna read this totally different, but this, you have insurance, so it's that there's not gonna be a death, but like I really hope this isn't like some type of like terrorist attack either. Like I don't know what this is. Sorry, my little scorps. Hold on. Like, cause I'm kind of seeing like the way the smoke. Like I hate that image of 9/11, but fucking hate that image. But it's on my card, believe it or not, and I've never noticed it. You know, like going through. See what I'm saying? It's not even like, to me it's the cloud. It's definitely the cloud, but like I'm seeing like this is an inferno, you know. So I kind of want to get out of that. Like it could be like a church, a cathedral. We did go through that about a month back, but besides that, you have insurance. Okay, I think that's whoever that pertains to. So it's either gonna be a small fire that you're gonna be able to put out, or you're literally gonna pull up to like your street and your house will be like an inferno, but you have insurance. But regardless, it's still a huge loss. Huge. It's your house, it's your belongings, you know. So I'm sorry, that's definitely for someone. But there's no death attached to it. Okay. And it's ironic because I actually feel like someone could be setting fire for like an insurance scam. Oh, I don't like that I'm fuzzy. You know, so it might be one of those, like you might actually be causing the own fire for an insurance scam. If that's the case, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't see a good ending when you do shit like that, you know. But anywho, besides that, this could be the end of an ego, or this is just kind of like you're gonna be victorious. You're gonna conquer this tower, okay? After this tower comes a brand new contract, or this is an end of a contract, whether it's spiritual, whether it's work related. We'll just have to see how this plays out. Ten of Pence. So this is linked to the home, like a lease. Maybe you're getting a new home, or something's gonna go down with your home. I'm telling you, it's linked. Now you got the 10 of Pence, that speaks of home, you know. So there's something But to me, it's like, there we go with that damn song again. I've been hearing it for days, and somebody actually sent me the link, and I was like, oh man, that must mean something. But like, now it's like actually in my head, and I did it personal this morning, and it's like it applied to her too. But it's like, stop, hey, what's that sounds? Everybody look what's going down. So to me, it's like, to me, there's something going on. Like, but it's obvious, but like you're not acknowledging it, right? It's like you don't see it, but it's like, everybody stop. Just take a second with my sculpts. Sit back. Especially if this is that tower. And you know what's ironic? She freaking had the tower in her read too. Oh, I had a dream of it last night too. So it's like, I don't know if it's just this, my Scorps, or if this last group is getting hit with something before other zodiacs. You know what I mean? But this is linked to home life, work, family. It's the tower attached to money and contracts. But to me, with the Six of Wands being at the forefront, this is going to be victorious. So when this goes down, something in your life had to crumble for a new beginning. And it could be work or just a new contract in general. You know what I mean? Hold on. It's not telling me if it's going to be a good tower or not. It's just kind of like however it hits you, I guess. Some things need to remain a mystery, you know? And right now, you guys, you know, I know it's Scorp energy, but it's not just you guys being in your element. It's way bigger than that. It's linked to the moon. Scorpio, Scorpio, oh Scorpio, oh Scorpio. Whoa. But this could be a new job, leaving legacies, an inheritance. You're going to sign a new contract, and it involves a lot of money. That's why I said for some, it could definitely be a fantastic tower. You want to look out the window? That's fine. I just gotta do that for the sun. Is that a little better? A little better. This is not a very attractive view, huh? Right? I'll be out of here before you know it. You got the Lovers. I don't think this tower involves a lover. I think if anything, it's like a solo journey, solo, yours. This comes in. This plays part. Unless some of you are already in a marriage, you got a family. That's a thing too. Obviously. I feel like it just got real dark. YOLO. YOLO. You'll be like, YOLO with that tower. You're YOLO. That's bigger than a YOLO. That's like extra, extra. Read all about it. Like, that's not going to be a rinky-dink tower. And that's just not representing my Scorps. It's not. That's linked to the moon. Big time. Heat. Like, heated. Like, Scorpio, Scorpio, raw love. There could be a third party for sure. But this is like, or you could have a contract that's not pulling through and you're it's like, it's affecting your finances, but then you got like this lover. Like, there's so many different scenarios right now in my Scorps. You got the Four of Swords. So you're actually healing from either a third party situation, or you're healing from a situation with some type of bond, or this tower could have already hit you, but like, unless you're linked to Cancer that already had the tower, like it already went down, but like, I don't think it went down. For some it did, and I think that's why it didn't give me my answer. For some, you already had this tower. For others, it hasn't even. This is like an explosion. Like, could be in a very good way too. Because as soon as I said explosion, I went right to sexual. Yeah, I don't know. Scorpio. What are you guys, all over the freaking place right now? You are all over the place. Lucy was just dead sleeping, and now she just went way over there in the corner. Oh, that wanted to come out earlier. That's that one where I flipped it, and I was like, I didn't want it because it didn't flip. That was bound to come out. 10 of Swords with the Queen of Cups. So, with that being said, someone feels stabbed in the back for sure. Clearly. Okay. I definitely feel like for some, absolutely a third party. No question. Oh, sticky. Feels way too dark down here. Where's my crystal? This is too sticky. Hold on, buttercups. That's not even close to being ready. Those are not even close to being ready. Somebody said to me, with all due respect, okay, but like, and no disrespect at the same time, but somebody made a comment like, geez, Court, like, man, I love you, but these interruptions, and it's like, do you not know me by now? Like, do you not know me? Like, I work from home. This is my business. If I have to step away to go to the bathroom, guess who's going to go to the bathroom? Guess who's going to go to the fucking bathroom? Love you, though. You know? I'm sorry you can't handle it. I'm a special one. I'm a special one. I just heard my mom wouldn't say that, and that's like deja vu to me. I don't know what that's about. My mom wouldn't say that. I don't know. You got some type of family dynamic. I don't know who that was for, but my mom wouldn't say that. I don't know what that's about. But I don't think it's not linked to what like I just said. I am a special one, right? I'm special. You gotta let the special ones have their moments, right? So, Scorpio, I was going to say, unfortunately, it's not. It's going to be hard for you guys to place this reading because we have different groups, different dynamics. If this is all happening to you at one time, then that's fine too. But like, I just feel like there's different groups. Like, you're going to take different messages from different things. Like, because I feel like my mom wouldn't say that. My mom wouldn't talk like that. My dad, something like that. You know, like, I feel like that's not even linked to this. I think it's just for someone who's in Scorpio energy, which could be the dark side. You know what I mean? You guys are funny. You gotta pee. I know. And it's like nobody even commented when the kids were the interruption. it was like a completely different video when I probably went to the bathroom. Like, I don't know. It was no disrespect for me. You know, she's just like, but it's a little much. But it's like, she must not be, she must not have been with me from the beginning, because you know from the beginning, for 4 months straight, that, I mean, that's my life, and that still is my life. Like, especially when I'm back in my own home. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna go right back to that. But so be it. You can either deal or you don't deal. It's one or the other. So let's find out about the Six of Wands with Scorpio. So right now, I think this tower is, I don't know. I don't want to link it as an ego. That's why. Hi, Max. Hi, baby cakes. Well, hello. Come see Mama real quick. I haven't seen you in a while. Come see Mama. He's a good boy. Oops, distraction. Sorry, but it's my Max. It's my Max. It's my Max. Oh, Lucy, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. This tower is your past. We have the Emperor reversed, the Devil upright, and the Eight of Chalices. This eight is not like walking away. It is, well, it's Eight of Cups is always walking towards you happy, but this is walking back into the arms of somebody. This is not, this is you guys finding happy together. But it's like this Emperor being reversed, it's like arrogant, could be ego, but to me it's somebody who's frustrated. But with the Devil being there too, you know, it's sexual, and I felt a little sexual with that tower, and I was like, that's weird. And now it's like that for damn sure, the Devil and the tower is like, that's sexual. It could just be a relationship that crumbled, but this is somebody's past coming back around, and they're bringing the tower along with their penis. Okay, so apparently to some of you, their penis is a big deal. Because I'm not reading this as like, I'm actually looking at this Emperor right now like he's tired, exhausted. Three of Chalices. I don't know if it's a reunion or it's a third party. There could have obviously been a third party, something toxic. Clearly, we already mentioned and saw a third party for some of you. To me, the outcome with that would just be someone got left feeling stabbed in the back for sure, betrayed, you know, and it's like you're healing from it. But with the Lovers being here and that past rolling back around, when this rolls back around, there's just somebody who's frustrated. Like this person who's frustrated, I think is the one bringing the tower. Even though it looks like it's going to work out, but I feel like, walk out, but like I think they already walked out. I think what this is telling me is that somebody's pissed about having to walk back into the arms with you, which is very ironic. But it's almost like I think somebody tried to beat the connection. Like somebody tried to ignore the connection. Somebody tried to like convince themselves there wasn't a connection. Like that type of energy. You know what I mean? And they're aggravated. They're frustrated. They're like, what the friggle sticks? I walked away from this. Like, why am I walking right back towards it? It's something like that. But they're coming. Tell me about the tower. Tell me about the tower. And I don't know, maybe you just finally healed from a situation, and now it's like, it's with the Ten of Swords, you feel like, you know, it's like you feel stabbed in the back all over again because somebody reappeared. And it's funny that three of the same card that was at the bottom of the deck really wanted to make an appearance. So it's like, to me, you're healing from a third party situation. It's the Three of Cups. Like, you're happy, or your happy is about to get sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. For some of you. And then for others of you, this already happens and you found out about a third party. With the Four of Swords, you're healing, but you were dealing with a narcissistic mofo. Some of you. Somebody who was like, open your mouth. Like, open your mouth. Like, please me first. You know? What's that song? Please me. I don't think it goes like that, but please. Something like that. But it's usually the other way around. Tell me about this Three of Cups. So this is, I mean, Three of Cups is happy. But it's like right next to another three with all this shit. Tell me about the Three of Cups. I don't know. To me, that's saying third party sitting next to the Devil. The Two of Swords. So this is somebody making promises. This is somebody coming in that wants a new start. You could have been that part of a third party. But somebody has a decision to make. That's odd. There shouldn't be a decision on top of a tower. Unless this person made the decision to come in and I don't know, tell you the truth or have a conversation. Tell me about this tower. Tell me about this tower. I mean, the Emperor reversed with the Devil upright, because this Devil is like, is the one of the party that's like, ooh, my penis is bigger than all yours. Like, ooh, like they think their shit don't stink. Arrogant, you know, and the Emperor reverse, pissed off, arrogant. So it's like you got somebody arrogant coming at you. It's the Five of Pence. This could have been this Tower. Let's see what I'm saying. Like this is either gonna leave you feeling lonely, or this is somebody who left you out in the cold already. Bless me. The Death card. So the Death card and the Tower. Yeah, see, this is somebody pissed. Like this is your past. This is somebody coming back. You know, it could be some of you are having, some of it's Five of Pence. Some of you is material. Some of you living in a material world, because I am a material girl. This could be like linked to money, or to somebody who just left you out in the cold. Tell me about the Five of Pence. Let's find out. Five of Pence, Five of Pence, Five of Pence. This person definitely made you feel stabbed in the back. Five of Pence, Five of Pence. The Hermit. So this is somebody who left you out in the cold. This is somebody who isolated themselves from you. They definitely ghosted your ass. All right. You were probably sending messages and you didn't even get those messages. They were probably blocked or something like that. You know, like, or this is saying you need to go within right now and figure out where you really want to invest your time, especially if somebody left you. Thank you. Especially if somebody left you out in the cold. Because this Hermit's all about soul searching too. Well, not necessarily this one per se. So it sounds like to me, yeah, like something sketchy went down more than a soul search, you know? So to me, with this person walking back, they decided that a family moving together. This could be a reconciliation, and it's the opposite person that needs to make the decision whether or not to open a contract again. Tell me about the Three of Pence. So I feel like the 3 and the 10 linked. It's family and work, but like with the Lovers here, and somebody just healed from a situation. So if this is like not you, it's the other one, you know, like, but then it's like you're gonna feel stabbed back all over again. See, some of this Tower is gonna be happy for some of you. This Three of Pence is legitimately the Two of Cups. So, and I just heard again, like, going to the chapel and what, gonna get married. So for some of you, it's a good thing. For others of you, you were a third party, and this was a lover, and it got cut out with the Queen of Swords here. Like somebody got cut out of the picture. And from here on out, it's moving forward, you know. But tell me about this Two of Cups. So this is one or the other for you guys, you know. That's it, one or the other. And the Ace of Wands. So there's that sexual energy again too. But see, people in the background, you know. So it's like you got 2 3s next to each other too. No, you got 3 3 3 and 2 2. So like I said with my Scorps, this is either a complete breakup and a walk away and there's no going back. There was somebody else that was chosen, or vice versa. And then for others of you, it's most definitely a past returning. And at the time, it could have been a third party, or you're going to hear about it, or maybe not. It just really depends on how it works for you. But this Tower brings back a connection. It brings a spark back. Now we got the Ten of Pence. Tell me about the Ten of Pence. Because this is somebody who would have left you out in the cold, isolated themselves from you, didn't reply to messages. Somebody like that. But they're still coming in with an attitude. And this Ten of Pence is the Fool reverse. So this to me is saying that you just don't know if, like, there was definitely a third party here, but it's risky. The Love is at the bottom of the deck reverse. I don't know if you're going to want to make a decision or not. Not right away, you're not going to. I don't know if they come in like, let's move in together, let's work together, let's eat together, work together, sleep together. I'd be real careful because I feel like this person's gonna come in charming for some, and you're gonna sleep together, and they could be with someone else. We got like 4 groups of Scorps here, but this is somebody who's not going to make a decision, and is like, I think is foolish to even get back in the bed with you. Like, I don't know if it's fear. Tell me about the Lovers. But it's maybe you didn't want to make a choice, but now the choice has to be made. That's too many in my hand. Tell me about the Lovers. But this is going to stir up emotion that you were either unaware of, or it's just going to make you feel stabbed in the back all over again, or this is the end of feeling this way and it's time to move forward. It's the 5 of Wands reversed with the Lovers, so it's like you're definitely not down to argue. You got the Hangman reversed too, so it's like you don't want to argue, but nor do you want to change your perspective. This is I know I keep saying it, guys, but there's like 3 or 4 different groups here. How this is going to go down. It's tough. Some of you, this person's going to walk back in. You're like, no way. Others of you is a straight up third party. Others of you, there's somebody coming in for a one night stand. And the other party might find out with the Tower being there, because right here, it looks like you don't give a flying rat's ass if they find out if it's you or not. Like, that has to do with something, choking on your own spit, your own tongue. Like, calm as a bitch. Especially if you know you're part of a third party and you're okay with the other person finding out because you feel like it's the only way. But to me, it's like intentional. Tell me about the 4 of Swords. And others of you, you just found out about a third party and you're hurt. I can't get around the whole third party thing. See, the 3 of Pence, and now it's reverse. You know, it's like not wanting that contract with somebody who already hurt you. Like not wanting to, or this is somebody being oblivious and not wanting to hear. Like, so if somebody comes in, tries to have a conversation, or you guys are discussing this, it's almost like you want to sweep it under the rug, but that would be foolish. Like, we have somebody here that wants to be naive. They don't want to know. They just want to have their cake and eat it too. Or they just, you know how you got those people or friends, you know how those people like that, where it's like, they just don't want to know the answers. You see what I'm saying? Like, we have somebody on the board just like that too. That's like, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if you slept with somebody. I don't want to know if I was a third. Like, we have that here too. And that sucks. I haven't come across that in a long time. I have a friend like that. I haven't talked to her in a while too. But I have a friend just like that will make excuses over and over. And it's whatever. 4 of Swords, 4 of Swords. One more 4 of Swords. So this is not wanting to partake with the 2 of Wands, you know, but it's like, here, let's have this conversation. But it's like, we can have a conversation, but someone's guards up, like someone, you know, it's the Knight of Swords reverse. So this is somebody that's not even talking to you. So whoever's not talking to you is in the midst of healing. They could have been in a third party scenario and you're unaware of it. It's tricky for you, my little Scorps. But when you have this conversation, okay, this is a connection. This particular card talks about a connection, a strong connection you have with somebody. When you guys talk, it's like you forget about the outside world. You're so about each other, or it's beautiful, but like, this is like, don't forget about the outside world. See what I'm saying? Like, this could even be linked to that person who's naive and doesn't want to have certain answers. But it's like, it's that hypnotizing look. Like, it's that, but it's like somebody, and what this is telling me too, with the King of Swords being reversed, this is also telling me somebody finally healed from a situation where they had no conversation about jack crap. You know what I mean? And if that's the case, then it would be that person coming back around. And it's like, why? It's like over with the 10 of Wands. Like, it's swords. It's over now, you know? Tell me about the 10 of Swords. It's over now. Must have been love. 3 of Swords. Damn. You got every 3 on the board, okay? Like, heartbroken. So what's going to happen is this person who's coming to you that you've healed from, that's bringing the Tower your way, you're going to be heartbroken when you have a conversation or whatever you find out, whether it's this person or legitimately I just kind of like heard the song that just came to me is like, I heard it through the grapevine, you know? So it's like you still might not even be talking to Joe Schmo and you just hear it from someone else and it's still heartbreaking. And to me, that's a third person. I can't escape this third person energy, guys. Sorry, troops, it's here, whether you're aware of it or not. And it's like that 7 of Cups reversed, that's coming out of confusion, but at the same time, that's still wanting to be naive about a situation because it's like you can't handle the truth. And this is so not contradicting, but like what's actually happening with you and then how I'm clarifying. It's deep. So to me, someone's coming back, they're bringing the Tower. You're going to have to make a decision whether or not you guys can be happy together, you know? But it's like somebody's like all work, no play with the 10 of Pence here. All right, you want to work together? 10 of Pence, 3 of Pence. All right, you want to work together? We can work together. But we're not playing. With this Ace of Wands and the Fool reverse, like, no, we're not playing. Like, your penis is going nowhere near my coochie. This almost reminds me of the day I was in the car with you guys and we saw that symbol. And I was telling you guys, like, with certain people, we were talking about Bob, actually. And with certain people, like, you got to know how to present certain things or, you know, the situation you're in. And this kind of looks like one of those scenarios where it's like, all right, well, you know, we can work together, but we're not sleeping together. But this person might want both. It really just depends. They might be able to coax you into bed. I don't know this person. You definitely like his PNIS. Slick Rick over here. Some of you most definitely need to move forward. But this conversation brings heartache. Heartache. I don't know what we're getting, but like, tell me about the 3 of Swords. Well, we're getting something, obviously. It might not even have anything to do with this, actually. You know, this could be health related with the 3 to the 10, but if that's the case, it's going to get better, but somebody is not aware of that. But like, it's a 10 of Pence reverse, like not really wanting to put effort into it with the Knight of Pence reverse, like not putting effort into it. So it really just depends on how this is going to go down for you, troops. Like, I can pull you your best advice card, but in all reality, there's so many different groups here of like, can we make this work? Can we not make this work? Some of you might be able to make this work because there's such a special connection on top of the 3 of Pence with the Ace of Wands. Like that passion comes back, the connection comes back. You know, is it scary with some fear and not wanting to take a leap of faith because you're letting fear get the best of you? Of course. But there is a future here with some of you with this 2 of Wands, because you're talking about it. Like the way I just read that, for a small percentage of you, tell me about the 2 of Wands. It's going to be okay. Are you going to go through a Tower moment and heartache? Yeah, because it's still linked to your past, right? But like 7 of Pence reversed, you just don't know if you're going to want to invest time into it. Like, do I want to do this again? And the same thing, Ace of Pence reversed. So it's like, but it's like, here's the thing with the Queen of Cups being upright. It's like those feelings are there. It's what you choose, but there's also lack of confidence with the 9 of Pence being reversed. So it's just, it's fear, it's karma, it's somebody sabotage a situation, but now it's like you could be sabotaging it. Like there's so many different scenarios here, troops. Others of you, it's over, it's done. And then others of you, this is the person that's coming back your way just got out of a third party. And they're hurt and they're going to fill you in. Okay. So there's legitimately 3 or 4 scenarios. So you're going to have to take this best advice card as, you know, if it's for you, great. If not, you know, so be it, Scorpio. Because I see 4, but there's most definitely 3 scenarios. And you got the 5 of fire and the 8 of fire. So it's like bothersome details and conflict with others. Well, clearly, no matter what group you're at, you know, but then you got the 8 of fire, you know, events moving fast, delays are over, many things happening at once. So this is like, I don't feel rush energy here, but it makes sense with the tower being here. That tower is that sudden energy, especially for somebody who was in isolation mode. Or, you know, that could be a spiritual thing for somebody, but what is when I clarified it, it brings you back to life, back to reality. But with the tower and the hermit, you know, it could be a spiritual breakthrough too. All right, so whatever's going down with you guys, this tower is going to bring quickness. Something's going to come in quicker than you think. And it just depends on which group you are, because I don't see any messengers. None. Except for this person coming back around. I mean, you might even get a knock on the door. Like, this person might not even hit you up through messenger or like, you know what I mean? Like, this person might just like, hi, hey, like, here I am, like, but tell me about this 8 of Cups, because this is somebody walking back into your arms type energy. 8 of Cups. I don't have one damn messenger. It's ironic. So this is feelings, lots of feelings. But this is somebody walking back in because it's on top of the 6 of Wands, which is a horse with the 8 of Cups that's walking towards the tower, walking towards making a decision. But to me, that decision, like, someone's going to. It's a Death card reverse. See, this is something, I think that was the clarifying one at the bottom of the deck too. This is somebody that's just like, what the frig? Like, why am I walking back in this direction with the 6 of Pence? So this is somebody who wants to ground a situation, or at least talk about it, you know, find that synergy again. So it is going to go down. It's just, it's anger, lots of anger built up. Okay. And if this already went down, it was fast, it was quick. It's like you got that message, things, you're still in the midst of stuff escalating, you know? So just hang in there. For some of you, it can have a good outcome. It's not telling me whether or not how the outcome is going to turn out, because ultimately, at the end of the day, it's your decision, it's your business, right? So that was Scorp. Hang in there, all right? If you haven't felt this, like, but there's happiness in between with this 3 of Pence and 10 of Pence, unless you had a family together. Because all these cards, like, it's like, here comes the devil. Something that was toxic before. I don't know what it's like now, but like, they made a decision. They want to come in, you know, and they are horny. They got love for you too. They don't want to argue with you. They're afraid to even have a new start. But you guys will talk about the future, you know, work or not. You know, I don't think there's going to be too much work talk, if anything, you know, like, but like, I think they're going to explain like what the delay was, why it wasn't long, and why it took so long, you know, why there was no energy, no effort, and they're hurt. All right, so that's a whole nother story for a different Scorp. And maybe you guys can try to heal the situation together. Okay. Again, at the end of the day, it's up to you. So let's move forward onto Leos. Leos, Leos. My Leos, my Leos. And some of you right now too, honestly, like you got left out in the cold. Like you're going through that moment right now, and it's like you got a family, there was a third party. It's heartache, and you're furious. So hang in there, okay? Something will come your way, especially if you're the Scorp where somebody left and you're the other one, and somebody went to another lover or something. Like it's got to be hard for you to hear that too, because some of you it's legitimately over, you know. But you will find who you truly supposed to be with when it's all said and done. But it's heartache in between all that chaos, you know. But I also feel like with that song that I was singing, like there's something happening here. But when I just sang that, that's almost like saying like this stuff behind the scenes. Not so much like what I was saying before, where I was like, well, yeah, see, like, stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going round. So it's like something's, you know, blatantly obvious, but like it's almost like we have somebody oblivious to the situation. I think it's just that naive group. There is a group out there that's just like, I don't want to know, you know? So, Leos, my lions. I almost said my sexy beast. So let's see what type of energy you're about to present me with. I'm feeling more compassion, but somebody is like, somebody's heart is bumping. Anger, love. Really just depends. I don't know. Let's find out. I just heard the cutest little birdies chirp. It sounds like little baby birds in a nest like mine. Sounded like 3 of them. Leo. First, whoa. All right. We have the stalker card. You're watching someone, or somebody's watching you, vice versa. Leo. But that could be the deep past too. The Knight of Pence. But they're not looking at each other. I don't like this Knight of Pence, guys. Believe it or not, I don't like it. I don't like who you're dealing with. I think you're dealing with like a Satan worshiper or something. Like this is so random how like these cards are coming out right off the bat with like bad energy. And again, this is where the Tower sat. You have somebody in your midst that scares other people. And another reason why I don't like this card is because it's taming a leopard or a jaguar, and it looks like this wild beast is like ready to be like take this mother out. Like they're about to like grab him by like jugular. Remember I just said I feel like a hat too, like that, the beating. Like this is like it's like this animal is intimidated, but is about to like jump on its prey and kill someone. Like this could be danger. And it's the Knight of Pence. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Like this is people like a Satan worshiper or something. This is dark energy, witchcraft. Man, where's the compassion I was feeling? I hope this jaguar like bites him in the neck and he bleeds out painfully. Look at how like the jaguar's like intimidated, like he's a little scared, right? Like this guy, look at his hands. Like this is not the normal Knight of Pence. Now look at all the dead people underneath there. Like they're worshiping him. The thing that disturbs me is the animal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll probably, if I ever saw anybody kick a dog or kill somebody, I'd probably go to prison, guys. I'm not playing with you. I would take somebody out. I wouldn't even think twice. I'd probably end up in jail. Okay. Seeing that shit, I'd fucking kill someone. I'm not kidding. And I know you're like, some of you will be like, cool, it's only an animal. No, it's not that, guys. It's somebody who abuses animals, like stuff like that. Like, but this is like a Satan worshiper. Like, this is not the normal Knight of Pence troops. And on top of this, right, it's this person, it's a stalker. It's the stalker card. And that's dark energy too. And that's where I got that confusion with the Scorpio read where I was like 9/11 or an inferno. Like, I don't like this. Like, to me, this is like a Satan worshiper. Like, I don't like it. And look at the bottom of the deck, it's the Chariot, but look at her looking at him. It's almost like fighting magic. What magic? Or this person's going to succeed with something. And look at the Nine of Swords underneath that. It's like, help, help. Like somebody is like a demon. See what I'm saying? Somebody's playing with black magic. You got definitely somebody playing with black magic here. There's no question. Like, this isn't even like my Leo energy. Like, they're using like, I got the goosebumps. This is not my Leo energy. This is somebody that's this Jaguar better take him out. Like, he's at the point where, like, all right, you intimidated me, but now watch. Now watch. It's almost like they want him there to sacrifice him. It's like, screw you. That's some real black magic, guys. That's back in the day black magic where they would take like off the heads of the chickens and the birds and they would squirt the blood. Like, this is bullshit. You're messing with somebody who's very dangerous and they're watching you. I think you would feel this energy. This is like, you might even get a message, or like, you know, there's a storm that's about to hit. Like, yeah, this Knight of Pens is bad, guys. Bad. Like, this is somebody who abuses animals. Like, I'm baffled. I would kick him. I would kick him so hard. I'd fucking. Makes me sick. Sick. You sick fuck. Like, this could be somebody who does like the dog rings. You know what I mean? Things like that. Like, I hope they get busted. But this is not good energy. If you feel like you're being stalked, please be careful. Like, this is not good combo. Leo, Leo. Like, they're affecting your energy. Like, they're about to like reach out. Like, this is dark. This is somebody who's using, like, you could be a Leo under attack, or you could be a Taurus under attack. Is it? No, that wouldn't be Taurus. That'd be Virgo. That could be a Virgo under attack or under watch, a Leo or a Virgo. The person you're dealing with could be an air sign. Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands. This looks like somebody who like is casting a spell and walking away. It looks like a little goblin with the King of Swords, like looking at you like, where are you going? I didn't cast that spell yet. That the king was just at the bottom of the deck, but that looks like a little goblin. Like a, I don't even know what you'd call him, but it's a Ten of Wands, like casting a spell and being out. So it's like, this already happens. You would already be under a spell. You would already be under a spell. This isn't hitting you. This already hit. If you're feeling heavy, something's up. This is someone who, no joke. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's hope I can get another story and it doesn't continue. That's too many. It's Ten of Pence though. Leo, first 2 weeks. I mean, I can simply like Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's something going on here. There's something happening here. Stop now, what's that sounds? Everybody watch what's going down. I'm telling you, like this person that's carrying the weight, like is dirty. They're savage. Like it's not good. I think you know this person too. It's like right in front of your face. It's like they come to your house, like you know each other. I think you must feel a bad vibe from them. You want to watch this, Andre? Please. I am going to good morning. I am going to break this down in another way in a minute, okay? Are you guys keeping an eye on him? Do I have any monitors on right now? Yeah, you want to get rid of like Glenn. Like delete Glenn, not just block him, delete him. Yep, him too. Yep, that one too. The Andre, whatever his name is, that's the one I said to block right off the bat, and he's still here. Thank you. 3 of them working together. In the midst of this read, it's like they sound as whatever. I'm going to break this down another way for you too, but like this is an important message for somebody. Because this is happening right in front of your face. This is whoever, like, they're watching you. Like, they're watching you crumble. They're watching you. It's just, whatever this is happening to you. And it's like, this person, I think, is acting like a friend, and they're a foe. It's almost like this type of person can get a hold of your brush. They can get a hold of, like, hair. Like, this person, I'm telling you, would even do voodoo. They would do, like, a voodoo doll on you out of hair. Like, this person's no joke. You're dealing with a very old soul, but like, this is straight up black magic. This is like sacrificing, and you got the Queen of Swords. You know, it's like, see, it's like right in front of your face. They're sticking their tongue out, and it might even be a woman doing it to a man. It could be a man doing it to a woman. It could be two. It could be a man and a woman doing it together, like a crazy ex couple. I'm telling you, like, there's something like, hello. Like, they're doing it right in front of your face. Like, nah, 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 nah. Like, there's something happening here. It's like, it's right in front of you, and you're not even seeing it. Yeah, because you're under a spell. But, like, when I look at stuff like this, I think you would feel it. Like, you would know. Like, you have a Satan worshiper on my board. For damn sure. For damn sure. And you might even know that, but you're like, oh, he or she would never do that to me, even though you know this person messes with that. And there's that Chariot. Like, look at all this dark energy. But it's like, I know it's the Chariot, but look at this Chariot. Like, you're dealing with somebody who can play with magic too. Like, and even she plays with magic too. I'm telling you, like, so bizarre. Let me get one more for my Leos. And then I'm going to break that down that way. And then I can break this down another way for you. All right. For those who cannot relate to this, like, for those who can't relate to this, I'm telling you right now, you just, you know, somebody's watching you, you know, a matter of time before you get a message. Somebody could be in dark energy, and it's just like, it's just heavy, you know. It's like you're sabotaging the situation, or they do, or they're coming at you with bullshit. And it's like, you got to be smart enough to cut out what you need to cut out so you can move forward and heal. Okay. So it's like, it's one of those situations for those who are not in like this situation. This is like, I gotta run to the bathroom, but this is like somebody who definitely knows there's like a spell on them. Like, what is it? I just heard a spell, just like I did chanting it, but I got a spell on you. It almost reminds me of like one of the movies, like a Beth Midler, something like that. Hold on. What was she in, like Witches? This is definitely some dark voodoo shit, guys. And not all voodoo has to be bad, but this is dark bad voodoo. Okay, this is not good voodoo. No, no. This is not love potion number 9. No, no. And I think like you have like this couple like doing it to you. It's almost like you were being used, like you were the sacrifice. See what I'm saying? Like you were the sacrifice. Like I'm not saying you're gonna die, okay? But like you were oblivious to something. Like that type of, you know what I mean? Like you got, like the wool got pulled over you. Like you were naive, you know? And I don't mean that like, I'm talking whoever was naive like this, you would have saw the signs. You would have known better, and it's like you didn't care. See what I'm saying? Like you don't want to know, like, and now you got a spell on you. This is a very old witch, an old soul. Not old as in like 60, 70, 80. No. This could be someone young, 20s, 30s, but a very old soul. Somebody that's here to play with dark magic. Somebody who's here to do stuff like that. Like, but it's like, nah, 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 nah. Like, I don't even know where you are. This is what's actually happening to you. You're not even in, like, you're in this equation because it's happening to you, but you're not in it. See what I'm saying? You're not even in it. Like, you're in it, but you're not in it. See what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is the energy that's doing this to you. I don't even know what's happening to you. Like, look at that. Like, you're not even in it. And to me, like, this would be somebody who knows somebody's under a spell. Like, or you know you're under a spell, but you don't know what to do. All I could say to you right now is that with shit like this is like, that could be like a creature. This is like, you would need like probably a voodoo priest, a medium. You might even need like an exorcism, but like through like the voodoo priest. Like I'm not kidding. Like this reminds me of a creature like sitting there. Like this is demonic, guys. It's like when you're dealing with demonic shit, you need you need a voodoo exorcism. Like it could take like 20 minutes. I know it's so old school and you're like, does that really happen? No, that shit happens, guys. Like this is exactly what you would need to get out of this situation. Like you would have to go to like a place like that, like I don't know, New Orleans just came to me. Like that's where you would find somebody like in a shop, like just kind of like random, you know, like you would have to just walk in, like they would know. They would know what to do. They would be able to help you, but you would have to go to somebody who's known, not somebody who's like 1-800 I clean voodoo up. You know what I mean? Like this would be like your body, your soul would like lead you in. It's almost like they want to lead you to this one person anyway. Like I'm not telling you, like I'm meaning like I'm not kidding. Like this is it's almost like they got vengeance with somebody else and you're just the puppeteer because you're not even in here. And if you know somebody and this is happening to and you can't get through to them, then I guess, you know, like, and you know this is some shit. This is one of those scenarios where you would have to call on a voodoo priest and have them come to like their house or whatnot. But like, I don't think this person's walking around normal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think like this person, because I don't even know who this person is. I don't know their energy, nothing. This is somebody who's already in this. It's probably a Leo that's in this. And I don't think they'd be watching. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Or like, or maybe they would be, so you would direct it in the right direction. I don't know. And it's like, I don't know how I would like really word this any other way besides like someone's stalking you. It's a lot of weight, you know, it's deception. You need to cut out what you need to cut out in order for you to heal and move forward. That's like your average read for the average Joe. Okay. But like, this is way bigger than the average Joe. But if you're a Leo and this isn't happening to you, because I'm sure there's a shit ton of you where like, this is obviously not happening, that's your story. In order for you to move forward, and you're basically judging your own situation. But this has already happened to somebody. And it's like you're being led to like, I don't know. It could be even being led to the freaking woods, guys. Like, this is a couple. Like, I just got the goosebumps. This is a couple that's doing some shady shit to you. You could have been like a dancer, a stripper. It's like they just found you. You were just a sacrifice. But I don't know that much about black magic, but I know, I will tell you this, that what I do know, because this is somebody working together. What I do know is that when you sacrifice, it's usually someone you love. So you had to have had some type of love connection, or you slept with somebody and you fell in love with someone and they were able to sacrifice you that way because your heart already belonged to. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? That was too much energy to hold in front of the camera like that. You know what I mean? I just held up the two of them and it was like shut me down. Like, make sure you guys protect yourselves too. And I'm not trying to scare you like that, but I'm a realist. You know what I mean? And it's not the first time I told you when I'm showing you cards like this. You know what I mean? Like I've told you this in the past plenty of times on how energy works. Okay, and what spirit just did, it was my guides, is they pretty much blocked you guys for those who didn't block you. And I guarantee it was a majority of you because you don't think to do that. Okay. So that was my guides blocking you. I got the goosebumps. I know it was. All right. So before you go and watch tarot, guys, it's so easy for you to just say to yourselves, you know, dear spirit, dear guides, whoever's with me, you know, can you please block me from negative energy? I'm not playing with you. It's so simple. There's so many great readers out there that are dark. And it's like, I'm not tired of telling you this, but this is another one of those scenarios. Okay. And it's like, I know you watch these people because they have thousands of subscribers and it makes me sick. But you need the dark and the light, right? So I'm not going to go there. But I'm telling you again that whoever needed to be blocked from this, my guides and spirits just blocked your ass. But I'm reminding you to protect yourself before you watch any tarot. Even me, guys, because you don't know that power that was just in these cards. Like they feed off stuff like this, like magicians, illusionists, like things. People like this type of voodoo shit can come right through the cards. It's just, it just happens. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm protected. I don't worry about me, but like I worry about you guys like that. That's why I tell you stuff like this. Okay. So it's like, especially who they want to connect with. And right now they're probably pissed. And not to mention, we just had to wipe out 3 people talking about weird, crazy shit that I was talking about now. But in the beginning, I wasn't really talking about that. All right. Wrinkly old witch is what they called me. And this card wasn't even out yet. See what I'm saying? But obviously, I'm not a wrinkly old witch. But like, if somebody is an old soul like that, they would know some of my past history too. You know what I mean? Like, who knows, 300 years ago, I could have fought these people. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. Like, they didn't even know the cards that were out and they were already talking about it. And even their energy alone, if you were to read it, I just know how shit works, guys. So I'm telling you to protect yourselves. And you watch readers that attack. I know you do. So this is happening to a Leo. And I don't know if you're watching or not, to be honest with you. I don't know how you would be. Unless you're one of my viewers and you are pulling other people towards you, but you don't even know you're doing it because you're a victim. You know what I'm saying? You're a victim to this. And some people will unsubscribe from my channel now and be all freaked out. But you know what? You don't want to take my advice. You want to get freaked out by this? Guess who's going to be visiting you at night? Okay? Demonic shit. Because they know you have fear. And I hate to say it to you guys like that, but I'm telling you, I am a realist. And I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you how this shit works. I've fought creatures off like this. Demons. I've fought that shit. A lot of you have too. If you're super spiritual, you've been in sleep paralysis. You fought this before. They always creep in. But this is straight up voodoo. This is something that you didn't cause. This was you were a sacrifice. So somehow you slept with this person or something. Your heart belonged to someone. There had to have been some type of link. Or you just played part of this vicious circle, which makes sense. We just had the Scorpio moon. But this has been going on since the harvest moon. Something like that. When was the harvest moon? We had the blue moon. I think the harvest moon was before the blue moon. So maybe like within like the last 3 months or 5 months, you've been victim to this. And now they just get you to go on other people's channels to feed energy. I know it sounds nuts to some of you, but I do know that type of knowledge. And sometimes it's like, I don't even know how I know that knowledge. It's part of the like clairkinesis and clair, it's that stuff, getting knowledge, getting downloads of stuff that you don't even know how you got that knowledge. You just know it, you know. And it's for cases like this. I mean, that's knowledge I was already aware of, but some of the stuff that comes out of my mouth, sometimes I'm like, whoa, you know. And it's like, I know, I get the goosebumps. It's like, I know it's true. I know I've lived this type of life. We all start off living lives like this, especially if you've been around a long time, 1600s, 1700s. Everything started off like this. You know, you had like, it's like that whole Salem thing. If you guys have never watched the Salem series, this is what it reminds me of, kind of. And I mentioned Salem the other day, like the early 1600s, and you know, the witches and taking over, and it's it's like you're either one or the other, you know. And it's like, It's so bizarre. And sometimes in lifetimes you're light, sometimes you're dark. For centuries you can be light doing the same shit, trying to figure it out, and it's hard, like each time. It's like a curse. You know, like curses exist, guys. Not so much anymore, but when you become very spiritual, depending on what field you're in, and you start learning about curses, like this is somebody you are already cursed. Like this reminds me, do I have anybody on here that watches Salem, that TV show, that series? Like, I don't want to hold the cards up again, but like, don't you kind of feel like you're like in it? Like, it's really bizarre, and I haven't seen that series in so long. It's all about Salem, Mass, like the early 1600s. You know what I mean? Puritans, witches, that type of stuff. So let's get into this. Tell me about the Page of Swords. You were already a victim. I don't know if you have a curse or not, but remember, say, I got a curse. I got a spell on you. That's a curse. Like, I do have one friend that he's actually a reader, and he's got a family curse. You don't ever break it. You work around it. So you got the Knight of Wands. All right. So it's like starting fresh, or this is kind of like obsession, lust. Something's on hold. Like, I feel like I should be using a different deck, but for those Leos that are not in this, you know, this is clearly messages for you too, but you are already victim of it. You're probably in a sexual relationship with somebody. Like, this isn't with like witchcraft like that. Like, this is like, you don't want to mess with this. And you got the star reversed with you could be dealing with an Aquarian, but like with this Satan worshiper, like it's almost saying to me too, like they don't work with what you work with. Like, they work with dark. They don't work with light. They don't work with stars. They don't work with planets. You know, they work, it's the underground. That's their work, guys. The two of them are from the underground. I don't want to hold these up too close, but like that's underground, you know, like, but it's almost, they can be saying to me too, is like, nothing can stop this either. And I think that's why possibly like you're not in this read. This is what's happening to you. Like, the stars you can't be saved. It's a curse. Maybe it's a big message for you guys to start studying certain stuff, certain areas, certain fields. Like, I don't know. Somebody with the Ten of Wands. But to me, this is somebody who, like, to me, this is you walked right into it. But like, oh, I got the goosebumps. You walked right into this one. I feel horrible saying it like that, but like, this is like damsel in distress, like poor me, like always like one person after another. Like, yeah, it's just like this is like, I'm gonna hold it up with the wheel, but like, nah, she came up reversed. That's the way I picked it up too. It's funny, she's a she. Look to that Ten of Wands, that reminded me of a she too. Like, I don't think this is like shaman. I think this is like, this is witchcraft all day. But this is old school witchcraft, guys. This is not like New Age Wicca. No. This is not somebody pricking themselves with a pin and putting a little blood on something these days. That's new school Wicca. This is old school witchcraft. Like, this one doesn't even care to put the weight down. You know, it's like, especially with the Empress being reversed, like carrying the weight. Like, you're just carrying it. Like, it's like you're just victim. Seven Swords. That's way too many. 3. I don't know if this is saying, whoa. So you got the Hermit reverse, the Knight of Wands reverse, and the Five of Pence upright. So this is somebody who's, you've isolated yourself. Like you're lonely, you're in isolation, you have no passion. Like if somebody had an affair, let's just say, we're going to read a normal tarot real quick. If somebody had an affair, you know, you're in isolation mode because of deception, you know. It's so hard for me to break these down separately when I know what it's really saying. It's dark magic too. It's just dark. Dark, dark, dark. Three of Wands, Ace of Pence, reversed. This is definitely a third party. Somebody's not having a new start with somebody for that case. Let me just pull a couple more so I can read it to you both ways. Tell me about the Chariot. Queen of Wands, reverse, lack of passion. You know, Three of Chalices, third party. Tell me about Four of Swords. So for those who are not dealing with this situation, like I said before, you're being stalked. Like it's like it's like shit just not going in your direction. Like it's heavy. You're not putting it down. You don't care. You're wearing a mask. Six of Swords. You're wearing a mask. Like, but you really need to do what they're telling you. Is you really need to cut certain things out of your life in order to move forward. Like you're in toxicity. You're in icky. It's like you're in a third party. It's like, how do you ever expect to heal? You can't heal unless you create your own synergy. It's like this third party is not working out for you, right? And then it's just like you end, here we go. It's like you end with the Temperance card too on top of the Four of Wands. You have to heal, okay? Others of you, when it comes to this black magic, it's not even black. This is voodoo shit. And the stars, the light can't help this situation. That's why I said you need to go to like a voodoo priest. You need to go with somebody who knows how to work with dark entities, dark magic, demonic shit. I think this person would be in isolation mode, actually. It's almost like you wouldn't even know. Like this would probably be somebody who has all the shades down in their house. They're not picking up the phone. It's like they don't exist. For those who are not in this other energy, and it's like all you want is synergy, but I'm telling you, it's like this person knows how to eat its cake and have it too, okay? So you're either going to continue to stay in the third party or you're going to be strong enough to get yourself out of the scenario, because this is like, if it's none of this voodoo for you, this is clear as day in your face. There's something happening here. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. It's like it's right in front of you. So it's like you're playing victim. It's like you don't care. You're just gonna repeat the same cycle if that's you, unfortunately. And that's it. You know? Would be the two women or men. Someone could be the wife, you know. And then you got a mistress at a distance. For sure, a third party. Could even be like a fire sign. It could even be a Sag. But to me, it's time to heal from what it is you found out. It's like you just, unfortunately, I think you're going to stay in this third party scenario a bit longer, to be honest with you. And I don't know if it's like this guy telling you, like, I swear it's only you. This guy would still be dark. I'm telling you right now, this guy dealing with, he may be doing dark magic on you, not to the extent of voodoo, but I will tell you, like, he's dark. Whether you pick up on it or not, you're dealing with somebody who's dark. And the star reverse could even be a bartender. Someone who pours drinks. It could even be a mechanic too. I just saw like oil being dispersed. So just like an average Joe, you know? But I think somehow you're linked to Scorpio because that tower where that was sitting and that icky card being right there, I feel like it was linked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even remember the Scorpio read. Oh, there was a third party. There was a third party. Like, see, I was like, I don't even, because I really don't remember it. I couldn't tell you all of it right now because I was so lost in this, but I'm almost positive there was a third party. And it's like, that's somebody's ending right there. It's like, you're going to stay in it. It's unfortunate. Nobody's leaving nobody here. Not for that situation. It's like you stop putting effort into it, right? But it's like this person comes right back in and like swindles you again. It's like you're being naive. I'm gonna give you time, baby. I'm gonna give you time. You're my boo. But there's some type of wifey. Even if they're not married, this person has a wifey. Okay, like when you got a wifey ain't going nowhere. If you want to be the side chick, then you're the side piece, and that's it. So if you're that side piece, you can stay in it and deal with whatever you deal with. And I'm sure wifey doesn't get into the middle of it too much, but you want to be a side piece, then some of you are totally okay with being a side piece, and that's the way it's going to be. That person, I'm not kidding, because wifey is not going nowhere. Wifey is wifey. Wifey's lifey. We all know how that rolls. What wifey says wifey does. That's how it goes. All right. So it's like wifey lets him play, but she don't want to know about it. And not always, but I think this wifey likes to play with them. Okay. But it's one of those things like, I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. Someone's a side piece and they're okay with being a side piece. And I don't see you healing. I see you just being like, okay, unfortunately. And for those who want to heal and get out of this situation, I hope you do. I really hope you do. Because this entire spread, whether this is like voodoo or like wifey, it goes nowhere. Like there's no ending to this yet. Like this is just like, but again, if you're choosing to be the side piece, why would you think it would go anywhere? You know what I mean? And if it's the voodoo, you need a voodoo priest. That's it. Like, but this is a curse for someone. Like, so I think this was just a message from. I got the goosebumps. I think this was just a message for me to remind you guys that this type of energy is out here. That's it. You know what I mean? You can't. Some people can avoid it. Some people can't. So the moral of this message is protect yourself. I'm not kidding. That's a big message because it's too late. And I hate saying that. But unless this one was to go visit New Orleans out of the blue and walk into some voodoo shop out of the blue, and it wouldn't be out of the blue, this person I think would still have to be sacrificed. Like this person will never have a normal life their entire life. They'll probably be like a vegetable or like just never. You won't ever get this person back. It's a curse, unfortunately. So when I tell you the bigger message here is to protect yourself, I'm not kidding when I tell you to protect yourself. Okay. And then the other scenario is, side piece. And I really hope if you're a side piece, you do the right thing and walk away because wifey's not going nowhere. Wifey's here to stay. Wifey's got you. Like wifey's the chariot here, and then it's like you got like this dancer energy. And I'm not saying you're like a dancer. I'm not saying like that. It's the whole like you can be very very seductive too. It reminds me of like a belly dancer type thing, but it's like wifey will overpower your ass any day. Hubby will always choose wifey. Always. 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 You know what I mean? Wifey can get a disease and still be with hubby. And just yell at him. You better keep your penis in your fucking pants. Blah, 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 blah. But you know what? He pays the bills. He treats her like a queen. And she avoids situations like that. Like, that's it. There's some people that live their lives like that. And that's it. And are perfectly happy and content doing it. And then you have other ones that won't have it, but they still keep getting themselves in the same situation. See what I'm saying? So it's like, it's an ongoing cycle regardless, no matter what scenario you're in. So for those who are giving you advice, for those who need to protect themselves, this is your advice, because that's a curse. That voodoo stuff is a curse. You can't get this one out of the voodoo. Okay. Unless you go through the whole voodoo priest, and even then, like I said, like I'm telling you, no, like this person is still a sacrifice. It's a curse. They won't ever be the same. You won't ever have this person back like that. That's just the way it is. Okay. In this scenario. And so there's nothing you can do about that. That's to the extreme. All right. Unless you did like some type of exorcism, like somebody stepped in, but like I don't see it that way, because there's a curse linked. It's more of a curse. Okay. And this person would have enough magic and enough, people with them. If they really wanted them out of the situation, they would. It's just how it rolls. So you really don't need advice for that one. Oh, but you do need advice for protection. Okay, so advice for protection, please. Because that was the big message for you guys. And it was not a coincidence that the three of those people came on back to back to back, talking about shit that I didn't even talk about yet. Okay, so big message for you guys. So there's something happening here. So your advice is your wishes are going to come true and concerns fade away. A new love life. So for those who don't obviously resonate, these are the ones that need protection too. But this is just an additional message for you guys. For those who like don't resonate to any of that stuff, this could be talking about your dreams too, but protecting yourself. But this is just additional message, best advice, so it's like, however this resonates with you, okay? Or it could be like spell work. For those who like, because I did ask for best advice. And if I have to look at this with like witchcraft and like that type of stuff, like that would be like, it's either happening in your dreams. Protect yourself in your dreams. Something here with essential oils too, but that could just be perfume. You out having fun. Tell me about this 9 of water. I don't know how I'm supposed to like really word this for you. I think it's just an additional message saying, whatever your concerns are right this second it's going to fade away. There's some type of new love life coming from my Leos, okay? So that's a nice message for somebody. And others of you, straight up spells, okay? The Hangman reverse. So it's like something's still on hold with the Death card. See what I'm saying? Like there's something... I have to read this as best advice for those who need to protect themselves. I think it's that whole naive energy of like, protect yourself from your dreams, man. I feel like things in your life, if they're stagnant right now and you're a Leo, and you're having scary dreams or visions, just please stop protecting yourself. Okay, like this is not like this Death card is not like transformation. This is like, I'll be damned. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the normal, like I feel like your dreams are like vivid, like they're like in your energy. There's something with your energy right now that's like stagnant. Like things aren't moving. You could be doing some type of spell work too, and you need to put an end to that because you're not doing it right. You don't know how to play with magic. This would be somebody who's just practicing magic. You know what I mean? And it's gonna backfire on you. Others of you, something's being held up. Either you, man, this is your energy, your life. Like, for those who don't relate to that, I'm going to pull you another one because that's the way I wanted to read it. But then I asked for best advice when it came to like the whole like protection. And to me, it's like, you're not protecting yourself. You may think you are, but like with this death card, you are not protecting yourself. This is not protection. This is being overruled, you know, the Two of Swords. So it's like, with the Hangman, it's like some of you are just not making decisions in life in general. But it's linked to black magic too, because I see this crow and like it's like instantly back in the day, you take off the crow's head, right? You splash the blood everywhere. And then with the rose, it's, you know, this is odd. It's your choice whether or not you want to fight off demons the rest of your life. You know, I don't know how else to word it. It's not good energy, and it's happening in your dreams. And whether you're remembering your dreams or recollecting or not, this is like, if you're super hung up, I don't know how to word this. Like it all has to do with black magic, with magic. It's like it's so magic. And this one has got like skulls around it. Like this is voodoo shit too. They're in your dreams. They're messing with your relationship. Some of you could have had a breakup, a makeup, back and forth. You can't figure it out. One's afraid to go to sleep, and the other one's like, I got you. And you're like, no, you don't understand. And they're like, I got you. Somebody's being affected by black magic right now. So if your relationship's going nowhere and you think there's something going down, this is why. Like, look at the couple in the background. It's like the husband or the boyfriend's like, I got you. Like, you don't need to fear, you know, and it's right next to dreams. And she's like, no, I do. I do. I'm having nightmares. Like, there's something happening. There's something happening here. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. It's like, if you're stagnant and you don't feel an energy flow or nothing like that, there you go. Okay, like some of you have like just a little spell on you. Okay, like little, like a baby spell. You can break it. All right, but don't let demons get the best of you. Like, fight them off. You know, like if they smell your fear and you're going through like a sleep paralysis type situation, it's like you can fight them off. And as soon as you fight that fear off, as soon as you fight that, you're gonna get out of that. Okay. So this is your best advice for wifey and side chick. If you're the side chick, it's lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. It's like you're keeping yourself stagnant with the 8 of air. You're keeping yourself restricted being the side chick. Okay, like you can get out. You know what I mean? Like like I said, at the end of the day, if you want to be side chick, then you be side chick. But I don't even need to pull on wifey. Wifey's not going nowhere. All right. So, but like I said, like neither are you. Neither are you. And I was hoping to get more advice for the one who did want to move forward, but like you're just content. So for my Leos that have nothing to do with that entire read, let me just pull you a couple cards. Okay. My Leos. What's next for my Leos that have nothing to do with that read, please? But that was definitely a big message for you to protect yourself. We got the Queen of Earth and the Seven of Air. So right now, you know, it's time to make sensible decisions, nurture only what needs to be nurtured. You also have the Seven of Air that was on my board too. All right, with the Knight of Water and the Queen of Fire. So once again, the scenario is not going to change. You got two queens In the Knight of Wands, you got Prince Charming over here, but it's like it's deception. It's saying it's poor timing. So if somebody comes back around, it's poor timing. For others of you, you have somebody brand new coming at you. Do not let your karma get the best of you. Do you understand me? For others of you, it's third party. You need the strength to get yourself out of this third party scenario. There's somebody clear as day lying, and there's somebody, it's that same scenario. Like, I swear to you, like, it's only you. She's got my kids. It's like you're dealing with somebody who, like, it's only you, boo. Like, it's not just you, boo. Okay. It's like boop boop ba-doop. It's like you, Betty Boop, and wifey. Like, it's a lot, But for others of you, of no third party scenario, you need a new approach when it comes to something, because you're sabotaging something with a brand new relationship. You are more than capable and intelligent enough with your little spidey vision, with your magic, right? Your intuition, that type of stuff. Some of you are totally sabotaging a brand new start, or you will. You will, is what it's saying. But it's like you're more than capable to make a sensible decision here, my little Leos, okay? It's like, yeah, there's challenges, but it's like, it's almost like this reminds me of fear. You know what I mean? Like, it reminds me of, like, it's like you sabotaging something. It's like you meet somebody, you're going out, you have a couple dates, you're having fun, right? But then it's like fear holds you back. There's something, like, it's like you can feel this connection. You're like, what is this? It's something like that. You got someone brand new coming at you, and it's fear. It's like you're falling in love. So it's like it's almost like you're sabotaging your own compassion, your own thoughts, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? It's like you need that confidence. It's like you're such a graceful person. So I feel like anxiety, like, tell me about the Queen of Earth. To me, it's just, maybe you have a family and it's, it's hard. It's hard for you. It's hard for the kids. It's just, there's something here. There's something happening here. But it's not like that. See, it's the Two of Chalices. So it's like I said, it's the fear of some type of fresh connection. Yeah, again, with the Knight of Water, something comes in, whether it's past, new, old, it doesn't matter. It's new in your life. It doesn't matter who it is. It's just, if you know the person or not, it's new. Whether someone comes back around or it's brand new, and you feel this connection. Tell me about the Seven of Air. And this is you with the fear. This is fear of, like, moving forward, but it's like you're making excuses. Like, this is poor timing. I just had a breakup, or like you're making up your own excuses because it's fear. Six of Pence. It's like you can balance out the scales here. Like, you can. It's like this person's here. It's like you have a connection, right? But it's like it's up to you whether or not you want to ground the situation. I honestly think it's fear. Now with the Death card, I mean, not the Death card, with the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is up right here. It's you not using your intuition. It's fear. It's not. It's linked to your past. It's just linked to karma. Okay, it's linked to you sabotaging a situation when you have a chance to ground a situation. So it's your own thoughts, which is ironic because it's like I don't see anything mental like that. To me, it's like you're scared to feel that warmth in your heart. It's like, whew, I'm gonna run from it. Tell me about the Knight of Water. So that's nice. I mean, it's like you wait. It's like you wait for this energy to come at you, and it's like it finally come at you, and it's like some of you might sabotage the situation because you didn't realize that this type of energy could kick in. It's like it's all hearsay. We all talk about it, and then it's like when it actually comes around, yeah. See, it's like the Five of Pence. You're considering like not being with this person, and it's linked to fear. But it's like with the Five of Wands and the Five, this is major change. But it's like the person that resurfaces, you could have been part of a third party situation. It's something like that, where it's like getting back together. It's hard because they've hurt you, or you're just afraid that legitimately this is just going to happen to you again. And again, fear, it's like you cannot go into something new with those thoughts. You're already sabotaging the situation. See what I'm saying? This is self-sabotage when you have a chance to ground a new situation, whether you know this person or not. It's fresh. Again, whether you know this person or not, it's you have not been with this person for a long time. It's something like that coming back around. See what I'm saying? Or it's brand spanking new. But to me, you know this person with the Five of Pentacles, or again, it's your past. It's just your worry. It's fear. Like, tell me about the Queen of Fire. But you don't need to. It's time to get your sexy back. Getting sexy back. Who's that? Justin Timberland? Get your sexy back. Or something like that. Because I'm not bringing the third party into this. This was additional message for somebody who was not in that situation. Because it's still at the bottom of the deck. It's strength. All right. So it's getting through your own shit. Your own past pain, hurt, your own karma. Definitely looks like somebody who is coming back around from the past, and there might have been a third party or some type of deception, whether you're aware of it or not. Okay, I'm going to put it out there because it's like right off the bat too, but this is a new start. You could have a new future. So you know, wipe the slate clean if you have history with this person. All you can do is wipe the slate clean and start fresh, okay? And that's it. Oh, Mingya. I'm telling you, that just did a toll on me. I got 2 more zodiacs. I need to take a quick break, and I'll be back in like 10 minutes, and we'll wrap up the other 2, okay? That was a lot of work, that read. What do we have left? Leo. Oh, we're going to do Taurus and Gemini. So it's probably a good idea that I step out of this energy, Sage, because I feel like I really want to do that. And then I'll come back in like 5-10 minutes. I'll be back. Okay. So we'll get it done. All right. I really feel a need to just walk away from this and come back fresh. I just really feel the need to get out of this particular feed energy. Now that we talked about it, you know what to do, you know, that type of stuff, and start fresh with Taurus. So give me about 10 minutes, okay? I love you so much. All right.